wake up grateful every day, covered in favor, doused in grace. Only good vibes rolling through my way. Thankful that the Lord woke me up today. Got a loving family and solid friends, ones that'll ride for me till the end.
Well, hello again, and we are back for another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, always doing the most, is Tanya Evans, and once again, I am super duper excited. I know you can tell in my voice that I'm super duper excited about today's episode because we have another Going Places author coming here to speak with us on today. It is let me get myself together. It's been one of them days, everybody. But if you have not already done so, go ahead. Y'all gonna get tired of me, but it's all right. It's gonna be just all right. But text the word Going Places number 2 to 830-465-3990. Once you do that, you're going to receive a link that is going to take you to a registration page. Get yourself registered. Whatever author that you feel led by, go ahead and put that, because it's going to ask. And then you will be entered into a drawing. Also, you'll receive important updates of our Going Places season 2. Season 2, if you have it's about to be on your mark, get set, go on November 1st and 2nd. So I want y'all to do that now. Go ahead and get that on in there. Also, if you want to join this amazing company called Travorium, you see that beautiful QR code at the top of your screen. Go ahead and scan that. Get that on scanned up. Get in position, because a better life does definitely require a better way. Today it is Saving Saturdays. Saving Saturdays. And what I want to talk about today, because I was in it's raining outside, it's all gloomy, and I was in my feelings. And before the show, I had to do a quick wardrobe change. But I'm just in my feelings, and I'm so glad that this woman of God is coming forth and said, hey, even though she's in the midst of moving, she said, hey, let's get this thing going. So I am super excited for her today. But what we're going to talk about is today on Saving Saturday, same game, different people, now different results. Yes, same game, different people, now different results. A lot of times I find myself surrounded by like-minded individuals. And little did I know 6 years ago when I came into this company, not only was I going to have a whole new family, but I didn't know that some of my family members have gone through some of the same things that I've gone through. The loss of a child, loss of a parent. And little did I know that this woman got, until after reading her chapter, that we have gone through some of the same things, and we have spent time together on some trips. And once she come on, I'm gonna let her share. I just got finished the beginning of September. We had a women's conference that I wasn't originally planning on going to, because I was already had plans to go to Dubai, and that was a world tour. And I was like, how am I gonna do 2 world tours back to back? But this awesome woman of God and co-author of Going Places season 2. She is chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's the 7th chapter of this amazing book. And I'm talking about, this is more than just a book, it's a mandate. So before I bring her on, I am going to read a little teaser out of her chapter, which is, let me pull that up. Her chapter, which was near and dear to my heart, and it just so happened to go with how I was feeling today. To be all the way transparent, I was feeling just like this today. And her chapter is Travel. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Let me sip some of my strawberry dragon fruit. Whatever this is. Oh Lord. But Travel, true healing for my heart. And this is a little bit out of her chapter from Going Places. If you can go anywhere in the world, where would you go? What is holding you back from upgrading your travel lifestyle? I used to be so stressed that I was making myself sick. I used to panic when things didn't go as I planned. I am a work in progress. Aren't we all? Aren't we all a work in progress? I know I can't control everything, but I can focus on what is within my control. That's real good. I'm glad I decided to upgrade my travel lifestyle. Listen, without further ado, I want to introduce to you my newest business sister out of San Antonio, Texas. I'm a little jealous because it's all gloomy over here. And when you see her, the sun is shining bright in San Antonio, Texas. How you doing, Chantrella Robinson? So much for joining us on the show. Let me get this on out the way.
Hello.
Thank you so much. What's the weather down? What's the weather down in San Antonio, Texas today?
They say it's 85, but it feels like 90, maybe 93 down here.
Oh, I need some of that fun. I need some of that sun. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, and just tell us a little bit about yourself, and we're gonna go from there.
Okay. My name is Chantrella Simmons Wilson, and I have 3 boys and 3 grandchildren. I am in the medical field. I have been an ultrasound technologist for over 17 years now, and I actually image hearts and arteries and veins within the body. And so that's why I was so excited about my chapter. And so I could really bring stuff out of that I see every day.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So let me ask you a question. And this question don't go this question that I'm about to ask you does not pertain to any other questions pertaining to going places. So let me ask you a question. When you can read those images, can you read those images? Can you like tell what's going on? I know that's not part of your job description. That's not in your scope of practice to tell the patient what you see, but can you see what's going on and before the doctor tell the person?
Yes, but they beat it into us. We cannot say.
I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. So they do know, y'all. They just can't tell us because that is not in their scope of practice. So let's get into our questions. Wait a minute. I think you're a little frozen. Is you frozen? Did I lose you? Yeah, you frozen. Let's see. Technology. Oh, look, the enemy is a hater. He always doing something he ain't got no business doing. Got my girl frozen on the screen. Let's see. Internet was doing just fine before we started this the show. I'm not the interview, but the internet. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring. Okay, yeah, she kind of figured. So she'll be back in a second. But let me tell you, if you just tuning in to Things Now So Much More Than Travel, today is Saving Saturdays, and this is season 2, and her chapter is Travel. Look, internet just get on my nerves. We can get her back on here. Travel, true healing for our heart. If you are just tuning in, go ahead, click like and click share. Click like and click share. Hey, Auntie Brenda Strickland is in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in. We lost our guest for right now, but I'm sure she'll be coming back on any second, and then we can get into the kit and caboodles of the show on today. Today we're talking about going places until she come back. If you have not already done so, go ahead and text the word going places to 830-465-3990. You're going to receive a link that is going to take you to the registration page so that you can register to get important updates, as well as be entered into a drawing, because our book sales will start November 1st and 2nd. So it's very important that you get yourself in position. We don't want to miss out on giving you any goodies, any trinkets. Let's see if we can get her back on the screen. Hold on one second. Where you at? Yeah. So while y'all doing that, come on in the room, share, and share some more. Sometimes technology be doing this thing, but guess what? We still gonna do what we need to do. And at 5 o'clock at the top of the hour on today, we have our Zoom presentations talking about this amazing company that we're all a part of at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Pacific. Let me go ahead and put that up on the screen. But you will need a Zoom password for that. I'm calling me right now. I said, come on back in. Yeah, but we got the Zoom presentation at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and 3 Pacific. That is the Zoom ID for that. And if you can't miss that, make that one. We do still have our regular plug in with the West Coast team at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific time with the West Coast team. So yeah, travel, true healing for our heart is the topic of discussion. And I like the fact that just because, you know, we are all our own different individuals, but sometimes we tend to go through the same thing. But it's not for us to go through it by ourselves. It's to help somebody else in their time of need when they are going through it. Since I've been a part of this company, I've been, life's still been lifing. Life is still going to do what it's going to do. But what resonates with me is how you respond to certain situations. So let me see if she is coming back in. Meeting it tonight. Oh, okay. Oh, I do see the folks coming on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Well, I think we lost Chandrella. Oh, dang. So I guess we're going to have her back on the show another time. But guess what? What travel has done to me and for me, when I got into this company 6 years ago, it was only because I lost my son to some gun violence and I needed a break. I needed an escape from my entire life. And all this traveling I've been doing, I've seen 97 different destinations in the last 6 years. I've been to places like Dubai. I've been to Dubai twice. I've been to Cairo, Egypt. That's where I got my beautiful cup. My beautiful coffee mug from Cairo. I've been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for $29, all inclusive. I've been to Panama City, all inclusive. Chandrella was there in Panama City. I've been a lot of places. I got receipts and bank statements to prove the prices and the destinations and the pictures to show for it. But God bless the child that has his own at the end of the day. And I'm so glad because now I get to work for myself. I work from home. I don't have an alarm clock set anymore. Here she go. I don't have an alarm clock set anymore for my life. I just do what I want when I want, and God is my boss. So let's get back in place. See, the internet be trying to, it's a hater. The internet be a hater sometimes, but we gonna jump right on into the topic of discussion. And your chapter is travel. As soon as it pull up, can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, travel, true healing for my heart. So let's go. Okay, so let's go into the first question. So the first question is, with so many voices, with so many authors contributing to going places, How did your personal journey, collective message of the book?
Well, first of all, I was kind of nervous to do the book because so many people have
Can you hear me?
written before. Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tanya?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of going in and out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was nervous at first because
how did your person go ahead.
I was nervous at first because there were some people that had written before, and even though I write my own little stories and stuff on the side, I never thought that it would be something that I would be able to do on a higher level. And so I was excited about that. And I feel like my story, it shows all the challenges and experiences and things that people go through on a daily basis. And just because you're going through those things, you can still live a life. You can still have a blessed filled life and do the things that you've always dreamed of doing.
Amen to that. Thank you so much for that. The next question. So the title Going Places, it suggests movement, growth, and transformation. But what does going places mean to you personally?
Well, not only going on all my trips that I truly love, but actually getting out of my comfort zone, moving out of that depression and that stillness that I put myself into, and fulfilling my dreams, fulfilling my goals and things that I always wanted to do in my life.
Yeah. I never thought in a million years that I would be writing books and traveling the world either. Shout out to our visionary for going places, Pastor Mel Keys. He says, hello, beautiful ones. I just really can't wait to get to San Antonio and be on the same time zone as you guys. But this is what we're talking about today, y'all. Going Places, season 2. And Chandrella Wilson is one of the authors. She is chapter number 8. And if you have not already done so, once again, go ahead, text that word Going Places 2 to 830-465-3990. And so you can get be updated and stay updated, because book sales is getting ready to come up November 1st and 2nd. So we want you in position so you can get the updates to all of those important updates that we have leading up to the actual book sale launch, as well as be entered into a drawing for some free little Going Places merchandise. So go ahead and do that. And Chandrella, talk about some of the trips. Name some of the trips and the perks and stuff that came with the trip since you've been with the club.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to start with Punta Cana. I love Punta Cana. It was amazing. I actually went on that trip as my complimentary trip. And so with my travel buddy, so everything is for 2 people. And we paid $81. And not to mention, that was my first time. I believe it was Punta Cana or Puerto Vallarta getting on a horse. And then the next one was Puerto Vallarta that we went to, and that was amazing. That was all inclusive for $149. Panama, where I fed the monkeys, I almost thought I was gonna die, was all inclusive. That was $79. And of course, South Carolina, where I asked my sister, my business sister, 3 times to go. And so, yes. And that was $149, I believe.
I don't remember you asking me 3. I don't remember you asking. I don't even remember you asking me 3 times to go, but I am so glad that I did. As a matter of fact, I want to show this video of me frolicking, and for the life of me, I didn't know who was taking the. I forgot who was taking the video, and it was you. Check this out.
She is frolicking on the beaches of South Carolina. All right, Tanya.
Listen.
That was so much
Listen.
fun.
Yes, it was, and I just to think that I wasn't planning on going. I can't thank you enough for inviting me. Look at Pastor Mill. Pastor Mill said you brought one of the monkeys back from Panama. I was in Panama City at the same time with you for the $79 all inclusive. And we saw sloths, we did some excursions, but I didn't get to spend no time with you like I did in South Carolina. So I am so glad. Like, I feel so much closer to you. So when I get to San Antonio, I'm gonna get on your nerves. I'm gonna be hungry all the time and all of that stuff. So if you just tuning in to 369 Much More Than Travel, we got Chandrella Wilson here with us on today, talking about her chapter. And let me ask you this next question. So what was the most rewarding and the most challenging part of writing with a team of authors?
Well, I think for me, because we didn't really get together and discuss our chapters, it just came together. It was getting out of my comfort zone and out of my mind to write my chapter and know that it was going to come together with everyone else's. And also to put myself out there and share my story and be okay with it.
Yes. Now that's really important. And I've seen a big change. I don't know. I've seen a huge change in you lately since South Carolina, because I remember you being all shy and quiet. And after reading your chapter and spending time with you, I was like, wow, she just don't know. She a powerhouse. So I hope I was able to change your life because of my shenanigans, because I don't care. I don't be caring. What Lisa say? Let's check the comments. What Lisa say? She frolics on the beaches all over the world. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm so glad she said that, because right after I was frolicking on the beaches of South Carolina, I turned right around and was frolicking on the beaches of Dubai. Check this out. I'm frolicking. This is me frolicking. I'm frolicking. Hey, I'm a frolic on every beach in the world. As a matter of fact, before I leave, I decided yesterday that before I leave North Carolina, because the other day I stumbled across a beach on Camp Lejeune in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So I went on that beach and I frolicked on that beach, and I said, you know what? There's a lot of beaches in North Carolina that I haven't seen. So what I'm gonna do, before I relocate to San Antonio, I am going to frolic on all the beaches in North Carolina. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, because I said I was going to be frolicking on the beaches of the world. So I can't leave North Carolina untouched. So last question I'm going to ask you before we close out, because we do have a presentation coming up. At the top of here is the Zoom ID. It is right here, and it is at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Pacific time. You want to get in front of this information, get the information for yourself, make a decision for yourself, because hey, you're either gonna pay retail or you're gonna pay wholesale. You're either going to travel more, travel better, travel less, or you're going to pay retail for the rest of your life. And for us, retail is against our religion. I see somebody in the chat. Let's see. What she say? Yes, she is, Lisa. Chandrella is like a silent storm. Very powerful. Yes, she is. So, last question for you today. Before we close it out, I'm going to put the Going Places information up on the screen. And what you want to do is text that one word to Going Places to no spaces to 830-465-3990. And you're going to get a link that's going to send you to a registration page, and you're going to register, put the author down that told you to do so, because, hey, you're going to be entered into a drawing. You're going to get important updates. You're going to get some free goodies from Going Places. So go ahead and do that for us. But the last question I want to ask you, Chandrella, and I want to thank you so much for your time, and because I know you're in the middle of moving and all that stuff. So thank you so much. And you also helped me get out of my little stink, because I was in a little stink today. So that's what big business, that's what sisters are for, to uplift you in your time of need. But here's a question for you. What do you hope your readers will take away from Going Places, and how do you envision it inspiring others in their own journey?
First of all, I want to say, when you open your heart and your mind to new opportunities that are brought to you, you will be blessed to see all of your dreams come true. I've been in several businesses, and this is the only one where I'm truly able to open myself up to the experiences, because everybody goes through challenges, everybody goes through hard times, but actually open yourself up and learn how to relax and learn how to live a blessed filled life, and not let those things, those challenges, and those experiences that that you've gone through hold you back. And so, and a lot of us, some people are retired, some people don't work. I still have a full-time job that I work for the time being, but I have a plan for that too. And so I just, it's just, I know what's going to happen. I know what God is going to do for me and my family. And so if everybody would just open their heart and their mind up and see what they have, and see what they can do, and see how this can benefit them, then, we all work together. We all, you going to South Carolina with me, but you wasn't gonna go. And I'm like, she's, right. Let me ask again. Maybe she changed her mind, and that's why I asked you again. And so, and I thought,
I'm gonna be honest with you, and let me tell you, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I was like, you want to room with me, little old me? Like, I be feeling so. Y'all make me feel so loved. I tell y'all, because I'm like, y'all want me to go with you guys, and I just be feeling so loved, all warm and fuzzy. So listen, y'all, thank y'all so much for chiming in to 369 So Much More Than Travel on this saving Saturday. Thank you so much, Chandrella, for all you do, for being the person you are. I can't wait to be inside San Antonio with you. And Greece is in the making for us. We were talking about that yesterday. So I see Greece in our near future, 2026. We will be in Greece, probably doing flying dress excursions, horseback riding, because I've never rode a horse, but I'm coming down to save a horse and ride a cowboy. I just feel like saying that today. So it was just like the perfect time. That's the model in San Antonio. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. So I can't wait to get down to San Antonio at the end of this year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today on 369 So Much More Than Travel. Thank you so much, Chandrella Wilson, chapter 7 of Going Places season 2. And if you guys, one more again, text that word Going Places 2 to 830-465-3990. I am going to end 369 So Much More Than Travel so we can get ready for this. Yes, that's right, Lisa. We will be in Greece. It's already written. There it is, plain as day. So when y'all see us in Greece next year, don't be like, I didn't know they was going to Greece, because we told you, yes, on October 11th, 2025, we said we was going to be in Greece, flying dress excursion. It's definitely going down. What Lada say? Lada said, I need a saddle and some boots. Shut up, I can't stand. You just be careful on your way to Virginia for the birthday party. Get to work, sir. Thank you so much for tuning in today, y'all. And I'm going to end this video because in order to make a change, it has to start with you. And Chandrella had front row seats to this concert show when we was in South Carolina. So thank you so much for tuning in to 369. So much more than travel. Hey, Kevin Watkins tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, family. And we're going to see you at the beaches or the banks. But the opportunity we have, we can get you to both. Have a good evening, everyone, and enjoy the.
I love you for this.
They follow each other on, now we can know